Once upon a time, in a verdant forest nestled between towering mountains, there lived a proud peacock named Percival. His feathers shimmered with iridescent blues, greens, and purples, and he strutted through the woods with an air of unmatched elegance. Percival was admired by all the creatures of the forest, who marveled at his beauty and grace. One day, a solitary owl named Oswald arrived in the forest. Unlike Percival, Oswald was not blessed with striking looks. His feathers were a mottled brown and gray, and his round eyes seemed too large for his small face. He was met with whispers and snickers from some of the other animals, who mocked his appearance behind his back. Oswald found solace in the quiet corners of the forest, away from the jeers and stares. He spent his nights perched high in the trees, observing the world below with a keen eye. Oswald was wise beyond his years, possessing knowledge of the forest's rhythms and secrets that surpassed even the oldest of trees. As time passed, a drought settled over the forest, drying up streams and leaving the once lush foliage wilted and brown. The animals grew anxious as their usual sources of food and water diminished. Percival, always concerned with his own appearance and status, strutted around proudly, oblivious to the suffering around him. Meanwhile, Oswald quietly offered his wisdom to those in need. He guided the animals to hidden springs and taught them which berries were safe to eat. His unassuming presence and practical knowledge became invaluable during the difficult times. One day, as the drought worsened, a fire broke out in a part of the forest where many animals lived. Panic spread among the creatures as the flames engulfed trees and threatened their homes. Percival, paralyzed by fear and unsure of what to do, stood frozen in place, unable to think beyond his own fear. It was Oswald who sprang into action. With his silent flight and sharp eyesight, he guided the animals through the smoke and flames to safety. He led them to a clearing where they could regroup and wait for the fire to pass. His bravery and resourcefulness saved countless lives that day. As the forest slowly recovered from the drought and fire, the animals gathered to honor Oswald for his courage and wisdom. Even Percival, humbled by the events and realizing the true measure of strength and beauty, approached Oswald with newfound respect. From that day onward, Percival and Oswald became unlikely friends. Percival learned to appreciate that true beauty lies not just in appearance but in deeds and character. Oswald, in turn, found comfort in knowing that his worth was not defined by his outward appearance but by the impact he had on others. And so, the proud peacock and the ugly owl stood side by side, their differences bridged by mutual respect and admiration, teaching the forest that true greatness comes from within.